here at Universal Orlando Resort to check out the Passholder Appreciation Days. Now, Passholder Appreciation Days run August 10th through, I believe, September 30th. And I'll put it right here if it's not September 30th. But there's like a bunch of secret menu items. There's some specialty merch. We're gonna go check it out and see how some of the changes around the park, see what changes around the park have been made. So come on, let's go check it out. On the secret menu, shh, don't tell anyone, at Cinnabon you can get a Oreo cinnamon roll. And I'm pretty excited. You don't actually see it in like the case when you walk up, you just have to ask for it. And then apparently they like manufacture it for you. Do some Cinnabon magic to it. So this is the Cinnabon Oreo cinnamon roll. It looks like it's a normal cinnamon roll and it's got like chocolate syrup and Oreos and other types of frosting that I've never seen before. And honestly, this is huge. Before our discount, this was $5.79, but honestly, this is pretty huge for like a breakfast thing. So not too bad. And we're gonna try a bite of it. So we are gonna try a bite of this. Honestly, I'm not too sure how cinnamon and chocolate will go together, but I feel like they wouldn't put out a product that it didn't go together. That is so good. For whatever reason, the chocolate and cinnamon go together super well. And it tastes just like it sounds, like an Oreo cinnamon roll. The chocolate, I really like the chocolate sauce on it also. But yeah, this is $5.79 before your discount over at Cinnabon, and if you're an annual pass holder, I definitely recommend this. This is a huge serving, and so I think it'd be a great breakfast option. So here at Universal, they've made some adjustments to their operating procedures. Number one, they are doing a staggered entrance between Universal Studios Florida and Islands of Adventure. So Universal Studios Florida is opening at 9 to the public and closing at 5, while Islands of Adventure is opening at 10 and closing at 6. Universal Studios does have EPA for certain pass holders as well as hotel guests, and that is from 8 to 9. Islands of Adventure does not have EPA, and then Volcano Bay, depending on the day, is opening either around 9 or 10, or sorry, around 9:30 or 10, depending on EPA and park, like day of the week. If you check the, if you go to Universal's website and go to their calendars, all the info is there. But yeah, I thought I'd give you guys a little insight on that because that was a recent change that was made right around the start of August.
So a little update on the Oreo cinnamon roll. It's delicious. However, I highly recommend you to share it with someone because it's very, very rich. Not only because it has the chocolate sauce on it, but the Oreos add a lot of sweetness to it. I mean, of course, duh. But and then with the size of the Cinnabon, it might just be better to share one. Like honestly, you could probably share that with either like 2 people or even like maybe like 2 adults and 2 kids and have enough. I don't know if that would be a full breakfast, like you might want to get something else, but sweetness wise, whew, it is strong. But yeah, it was pretty good other than just being super sweet.
So to start off the day out front of Universal Studios Florida, they actually have one of the parade floats for the Superstar Parade, but that's not going on right now, obviously. But they have the Minion float. With all the Minions. One thing I will say is that I've noticed with the parks doing a staggered opening, wait times tend to be a little bit longer in the morning here. So like Minions is 45 minutes. Shrek 4D is 45 minutes. On the app it says that the Mummy is 45 minutes. I don't know if it actually is that long, but those are what the wait times are showing. One thing is that Monsters Cafe is actually still closed. It's not been open since the reopening. I've heard different things of that. It was being used as like a team member break area or even just like a rest area for guests. Right now it doesn't appear to be open at all, so a little sad. But the Bone Chillers, which is the drink place outside, that place is open, so that's great. You can refill your refillable cups there. So So even though Halloween Horror Nights is not happening, unfortunately, the tribute store is, and it's actually open. So we're gonna head inside and see if there's any cool stuff inside. This is incredible. So they have some Monsters merch, Bride of Frankenstein merch, a Monsters purse, some painted skulls. So they have the Universal Orlando Halloween Horror Nights 30 Years, 30 Fears shirt. And then they have a Universal Orlando Horror Nights soul crippling horror shirt also, which is pretty cool. And then behind us they have hats and masks, which I missed completely the first time around. Halloween Horror Nights, Universal Studios Florida 1999 throwback shirt, along with some magnets, some shot glasses, some socks, and a lanyard. They have some voodoo watchover dolls, which are $15. These are pretty cute. I actually have one of these. I had a boss who gave me one, which is pretty cute. So they have some pretty cool masks in here. They have the Stay Puft guy. They have one of the clowns from Killer Clowns from Outer Space. They have a Walking Dead head. They have a, is that Chucky? Yes. They've got Chucky and I think Saw. I know it's kind of hard to see through the crate, and then they have a pig from Trick or Treat, a Demogorgon, and then another clown from Killer Clowns from Outer Space. And then, I don't know who these two people are right here, but I know that guy in the corner from Trick or Treat. I think I would get him though. He's so cool. They also have a Universal Studios Fright Night shirt from 1991. Universal Studios Fright Nights is what the name of Halloween Horror Nights was, the year it started. So this is pretty cool. And then as you can see from 1992, this is when it got the name Halloween Horror Nights. This facade is actually the facade from the tribute store last year. So Universal has temporarily closed a few attractions throughout the park to kind of help with wait times and just for attractions that kind of had lower attendance. One of those is actually Fast and Furious. The other is A Day in the Park with Barney, Fear Factor Live, Kang and Kodo's Twirl and Hurl. And then over in Islands of Adventure, it is Poseidon's Fury and Storm Force Acceleratron. So it's about 6 rides that have been closed or shows that have been closed temporarily. They eventually will be coming back, so just want to let you know in case you are coming here to ride those specifically, they will be closed for the distant future. Even though Fast and Furious is closed, you can still buy your Fast and Furious gear at the Custom Gear gift shop. So we're outside of Mel's Drive-In. I don't know if you can tell, but earlier today we went and did Gringotts, we did the Mummy, and we were at Mel's because they have an AP beef brisket burger for $15.99. But we're not sure if we're gonna get that or not. There also is some new construction over here. And it's going to be a crepery, which I'll show you guys in a little bit. But I will try to link the secret menu down below for the AP days. There's a lot of different options. Right now, most of them are at sit-down locations though, because a lot of quick service locations are closed. Just for staffing reasons, there's not a ton of people here to begin with, so. Yeah, one thing I did want to mention, back in Harry Potter, I actually went and had mint soft serve, and I was going to get a butterbeer soft serve in like a cup, but apparently you can't get the butterbeer soft serve ice cream in a cup at Floridian Fortescue. You have to go next door to where you can buy actual butterbeer, which is completely different than what I've heard in the past, which is very unique. So I just thought I'd put that in there as a little insight. If you're looking to get like the butterbeer ice cream just in like a cup, you have to go next door to Floridian Fortescue to get it, which completely threw me off. So right here, this is Central Park Crepes. This is going to be a new crepery here in Central Park, New York, Hollywood. So the lagoon is over here. And then Cafe La Bamba is over here. It's gonna have 3 savory crepes and 3 sweet crepes. The 3 savory are chicken and goat cheese, smoked brisket, and then vegan sausage. The sweet are gonna be lemon blueberry, strawberry hazelnut, and cookies and cream. And then you can also get a freestyle soda, single serve for $4.19. They've got the registers in, they've got all the sinks in, they've got the crepe like maker back there. I don't know if you can see it.
We are going to keep rehearsing that, but please make sure you get to the
Yeah, right back there.
Quiet on the set.
That's the maker. And they've got a fridge. And it looks like they're pretty close to getting started to get this opened up. So hopefully we'll hear of this opening soon. And around the back they have 2 Coke Freestyle machines. And actually these are open. Well, at least the one over here is. It is open and running, which is great. Another freestyle location is always awesome. Hi guys, so I'm actually editing right now and I wanted to pop in and let you guys know that actually the very next day that we were there, the Crepery actually officially opened. So the hours of operation for the Crepery are 11 to 5 every day of the week. And we'll actually be heading there in the next few days to check it out, give it a taste. And so keep an eye out for that video in the next few days. Also right here at Studio Styles, this is where the AP lounge is, and over here they have your specialty buttons, magnets, and they also have a special shirt for annual pass holders, which is pretty nice. So we're in Islands of Adventure right now, and this custom painting name art booth is new. This is right literally as you go over the bridge to get to Marvel. But I know they used to have one of these over at Universal Studios, but now they have it here. So we're in the store in Toon Lagoon where you can pick up your annual pass holder button and magnet, and they have some new annual pass holder merch. So they have this quarter zip that says UOAP pass holder. This is $55, and then they have this black UOAP fanny pack. This is $26. It's got a zipper on the front and a zipper on the back. They also have this UOAP spirit jersey that says pass holder on the back, which is actually really cute, but it's Florida, so how often are you gonna wear it? And this one is $55. They have a UOAP hat for $25, and then the UOAP masks, which are $6. They also have a UOAP, like a water bottle. It kind of looks like a corksicle. And these are $25, and they are keeps cold, vacuum insulated, stays hot. And then they have these t-shirts that are UOAP pass holders, and it says cupcake shapes, pizza fries, twisted taters, every event, every ride, which is pretty neat. So this is some nice UOAP merch for annual pass holder days. So it's a kind of busy day here at Islands of Adventure. Like Hulk is a 65-minute wait. Hagrid's doesn't have a virtual line because it was down most of the morning, and it's up to a 60-minute wait. However, it's really hot out, but Popeyes and Bluto's is a 5-minute wait, and so is Dudley G Rays. I don't understand. It's like 90-something degrees, and the 2 water rides in the park have low wait. I don't understand how this works. I think we're gonna go down to the water and check out the new Jurassic Park construction, see if there's anything new down there or anything like that. So the top hat is complete, and you can tell there's people actually working on these buildings back here. And they have a lot done, actually. A lot of it's already concreted in, and I'm trying to determine if you come over this and then go up the top hat and then go into the building, or if you come out of the building up the top hat and then go through all of this. Either way, it's pretty interesting. Universal still hasn't announced anything yet. All we know is that it's construction in Jurassic Park. No names, no dates, no nothing. So there's still some pieces of track that have not been put in yet. You can tell, like, certain areas there's track and then it just kind of ends. For example, I don't know if you can see that support. Let's zoom in. For example, the support that is right there, that one would normally have a piece of track on it, and it doesn't yet. So there's still some track missing, like this track right here just ends. But as I've said before, there's been nothing announced yet, and to note, both SeaWorld and Busch Gardens have delayed the openings of Iron Gwazi at Busch Gardens and Icebreaker at SeaWorld until at least 2021. I mean, honestly, you can't really have a grand opening with a pandemic going on because that'll just create crowds and you don't want that during a pandemic. So I'm assuming we won't have any announcement in regards to this until much later this year, if not next year. So we'll just keep an eye on it, see what else we can see, and yeah. So what's crazy is when we were first looking at this track, we were over in Toon Lagoon by Popeyes. You couldn't even really see this portion of the track, which is crazy to me. But you've got this big loop, you've got all this rock work, which is done. See another loop over there? This is gonna be a huge attraction. They also have the UOAP popcorn buckets. These are $7.99 plus 1 free refill of popcorn. So for the temporary future, Poseidon's Fury is closed. The temple has been sealed. So yeah, it's closed for the not so indefinite future due to COVID and you know, budget cuts, stuff like that. Never know what's gonna happen. I hope it comes back. I love this attraction. I've tried to film in it before and they're like, no, you can't film. Otherwise I would totally show you guys. It's got the big water circle that you like walk through. It's really neat. But yeah, unfortunately it's closed along with Storm Force Accelatron in this park. But they'll be back soon, I'm sure, whenever this pandemic is over. And yeah, so that wraps up our day here at Universal Orlando Resort. Don't forget to leave your questions or comments down below. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and follow along with me on my social media. And I'll see you guys next time. And this is Bridgette's Buzz.